Another of the books missed during my initial read-through of the Trek Litverse, Disavowed is a direct sequel to the Trek subseries The Fall, continuing the ongoing story of the 24th century following the conclusion of Star Trek Voyager. Written by David Mack, one of my favorite authors, I somehow let this one slip by me on the first try, but with the first Splinter timeline now officially concluded, it was one of the books on my list to go back and read. Mentioned in the timeline preceding Star Trek Coda, it expanded on the mysterious shadow organization known as Section 31, the arm of Starfleet determined to defend the Federation by any means necessary. Set in the alternate universe now referred to as the First Splinter timeline, the story takes place in both our universe and its twin, known as the Mirror Universe. Written during the time when there was no new Star Trek being produced, it represented the canon happenings of the post-Nemesis Trek universe, until it was superseded by Trek's resurgence in 2017. Occurring in the late 2380s, this book takes place in the latter half of the 24th century. Centered around the characters of Dr. Julian Bashir, former Chief Medical Officer of Deep Space Nine, and Serena Douglas, the story follows their mission to the parallel universe on behalf of Section 31 and its agents. Joined by a quartet of operatives from the mysterious organization, the 6 of them must work together in their race against the clock. Also featured is the crew of the jaunt ship Enterprise, captained by the Mirror Universe's version of Captain Picard, along with First Officer Kalar and Tactical Officer Deanna Troi. Dr. Bashir is in effective exile, residing on Andor with his lover, Serena Douglas. Cashiered out of Starfleet for his role in ending the Andorian reproductive crisis and pardoned by the new Federation president, he lives on in the only Federation world that will have him. Praised as a hero by the local population, he fills his days searching for what will fill the emptiness his actions have left behind. Approached by Section 31 with a mission, he is asked to help them keep a dangerous new technology from the Mirror Universe out of the Breen's hands. Ships on the other side can create wormholes to travel anywhere. Known as jaunt ships, the Breen want them, and the only thing keeping it from them is Julian Bashir. At its heart, one could describe this as a bit of a spy novel. Dr. Bashir and Section 31 are each playing both sides against the middle, with each intending to use the other for their own ends. Working together on a mission that could potentially threaten the safety of their entire galaxy, they join forces to travel to the Mirror Universe with everyone having their own agenda. Much more complex than I originally thought, it should come as no surprise that a book with the mysterious organization's name in the title is filled with layers upon layers of intrigue and complexity. What at first begins as a simple infiltration becomes embroiled in political turmoil as the Commonwealth and the Mirror Universe version of the Dominion engage in delicate negotiations for the future of the wormhole. It was an interesting book with a lot of twists and turns. For fans of the various Treks, it's always interesting to get a look into the Mirror Universe and get a chance to meet characters that we already know in such a different format. Plus, having already read Coda, I wanted to learn more about the jaunt ships and what had happened in the Mirror Universe after the Terran Rebellion. As is often the case with David Mack books, developments are well placed with surprises coming at just the right moments. With no loose threads, the book wraps up very well with a twist that I can only describe as the perfect conclusion to the story at hand. Without spoiling, I'll say that David Mack continues to be my favorite and most recommended Trek author. Overall, a fantastic read, and a welcome opportunity to fill in a chapter in the history of the Litverse that I have now had the chance to enjoy. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, click the subscribe button and leave a comment below. Meow.